What's a Nintendo?
That's a good question.
Now, before we kick this off, while it's the first episode, let me just go ahead and explain what this show is. I myself grew up with the likes of Sony, Sega, and Microsoft, but oddly enough, not Nintendo. Everyone screams and frolics like crazy about these good old Nintendo games, like they've now become the norm rather than treasured classics. But I never got to experience them. But now that I have friends that are willing to introduce me to the world of Nintendo, and that Nintendo Switch Online offers a plethora of classic games, it's about time I change that. I'm going through most, if not all, the Nintendo games everyone gets thirsty over. I'm gonna be taking around 10 to 15 minutes talking about your favorite games. So please sit back, relax, and please place your pitchforks down as I answer the most burning question on my mind right now. What's a Nintendo? The first game I want to go over, and one I wanted to try out for such a long time, is StarFox. Also known as the 10 frames per second fever dream starring a fox and a pissed off bird. Now let me just go ahead and say this. I'm not a big fan of flight games, especially ones that only have one way to go and with draw distance that fries my brain sunny side up. Or should I rephrase that as, I did. Because I like StarFox. No, I'm not kidding. I've always wanted to check this game out, and thank frick I did. Here's how we roll. We get sent on a mission by Officer Doge here. Then we get to take our flying polygons out for a spin. Then we blast and shoot everything, and hopefully we hit something, but don't shoot your friends, that's mean. Mission complete, the rabbit's dead, and then we keep on going till we fight the big man himself, Andross. There's also 3 different altering paths you can take, taking you to different places while you're at it. But either way, it's Monkey Man here that's gonna get a bullet once you get to him. Never before have I feared squares this much. Good thing I have this. I don't want to hear a peep. I got stuff to do. Also, kudos to the game for giving me a little tutorial and even a little flight test for the control settings. Often games from this time would straight up toss me to the dogs, but now I can enjoy the game a lot more now that I know what to do. And frick, did I do just that. I like to think of this as one of the first 3D bullet hell games. You literally shoot everything, and it almost gave me carpal tunnel in the process. You don't have ammo for your normal blasters, but you can equip bombs that kinda work. I can't tell because so much is happening. You can also brake if you're going too fast, or you can use the turbo to speed up. Both of these cost this bar right here, and you're gonna have to wait till it recharges to use either one. You can also use the trigger buttons to turn vertically to get through tight spaces or to make sharp turns. Please remember that this is used for sharper turns. This saved my life multiple times. Not that it matters now, but hey, the more you know. There's a sense of charm in this game. This also must have been mind-blowing at the time. Certain stages look super pretty, even though all you're gonna be seeing is squares and triangles. The developers must have pushed the SNES to its limit with this. It's pretty, okay? StarFox is pretty. It controls just fine, if a bit janky, and sometimes you have to be extremely careful where you steer. It's kinda hard to tell where you're going because of the frame rate. Adding that extra spice of my special chicken noodle soup recipe I like to call the game's hard. This is a difficult game, believe it or not. It kicked my butt multiple times for either crashing into a wall or, okay, I thought I dodged that, I guess not. Despite that, this is still a fun bullet hell. At least to me, I don't know about you guys. I enjoyed StarFox, and it kinda makes me want Star Fox Zero for the Switch just a little bit more. Give me what I want, Nintendo! I give this game, I like StarFox now, out of 10. This is what I believe the first Mario classic I picked up on before. I'm not much of a Mario player, but oh, can't you tell? I also didn't play much of the Mario classic games at all. In fact, my personal favorite Mario game is New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. And Mario Galaxy being a close second. But enough about me, let's actually get the ball rolling. This'll be just a gay old time. We're given a little hub for each world we visit, each one with around 5 levels mixed in with toad houses with mini games and extra prizes. I can see where the inspiration from 3D Land came from. It was okay. You defeat a mini-boss and then you're on your way to an airship to retrieve a magic wand that transforms the king to his happy old jolly self. And the process repeats for every world you visit. This is a Mario game, y'all. You know the drill. The gameplay is traditional Mario. You just keep on Well, aren't you a sweet pea? You just keep on going until you're rewarded with a card at the end of the level. And what card you get really depends on how fast you approach it. Was that speed in my Mario game? It's more likely than you think. Speaking of speed, this is what probably killed me the most. I'm so used to holding down the run button from other Mario games that I'm either bumping into enemies or I'm forced to watch my inevitable death as they fall. Also, look at me trying to pick up a shell. I am just a pro gamer, y'all. You'll also be finding some cool abilities like the Tanuki suit, which you'll be finding all the time, and this frog suit you'll find once in a blue moon. Now, if you already got one of these abilities on, or if you got a fire flower or a mushroom on, the rest of the items you'll be collecting will be stored in this little hub right here. Before you head down face first into a level, you can equip set items before entering, and you're gonna have to, trust me. You don't want to try to beat these levels as a 30-year-old infant. Despite having lives offered to you and items at your disposal as if you got some privileges going on, this is a difficult Mario game, at least to me. I mean, I'm not used to classic Mario and I get killed by stuff like this. I still enjoyed this game. I made it up to the end of the third world, I believe. However, if you do run out of lives, you get sent to the beginning of the current world and you're forced to start over. I mean, it is better than having to start the whole game again. Thank Christ. The game is still fun and enjoyable, tight and precise platforming, and the levels are cleverly designed. As usual, Nintendo, as to be expected. Would I recommend this as a first Mario game to someone? Why not? I give this game a out of 10. Alrighty, we made it to the end of the video, and surprisingly, it's a lot shorter than I expected. I need to up my game next time. Yeah, there goes my thoughts on 2 Nintendo games. One I've wanted to try out for so long, and one I believe is the first classic Mario game I've played. Now, if you want to recommend what game I should check out next time from the Nintendo Switch Online library, then let me know in the comments. Which one do you want me to check out next? But yeah, this is pretty much how it's gonna go. I'm gonna cover 2 games per video. I think that's a pretty decent length, but this video is a lot shorter than I expected. That is a baddie on my part. I'll try to make it at least 10 minutes next time. But yeah, before I get even more carried away, be sure to go to my Twitter at JorGoGo if you want any more updates on what's coming next or what's going on, any art, all of it's gonna be on there. But if you don't have a Twitter, then that's completely fine because I made a page on Boomerville, aka Facebook. Oh, good lord, yeah, I resorted to this. But yeah, my Facebook is the same, just without the art, it's just JorGoGo. I really don't see the point of all the social medias, guys. I mean, I deleted my Instagram. I don't really see the point of all of these. But anyway, besides Facebook, Twitter is also available right there, but it is the one I am on the most. So if you want to see more of me, of what I do and what I'm like, go to Twitter. That's where I'm at the most. And if you want to support me in any way, I also have a Patreon you can check out. You could donate any amount or a monthly thing. That's up to you. But another good way to support me is going to TeePublic and buying a t-shirt. I think I have 4 designs. Yeah, I have 4 designs so far, and sales go on frequently. So be sure to check that out. If you want to just look funky fresh, I do recommend checking these out. I am an idiot. So yeah, that about does it from me. 2 more Nintendo games will be covered probably next week. I'm gonna try to make this a weekly thing since these little guys are shorter. They're not game takes where I go above and beyond on, where it's filled with gags and memes and I premiere those episodes. These are just side gigs, but they are just as fun. So, okay, I need to shut up. I need to shut up now. So, okay, I'll be seeing y'all later. Here is the preview right now. Y'all stay funky now, and be sure to drink plenty of water, yo. It was 98 degrees today. It's almost October. Why? I'm talking about Legend of Zelda. You know how crazy the fans can get.
You said it. I didn't.